This is Talk Local to Me from the Central Virginia Business Coalition. Local stories, local business, local impact.
Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to Talk Local to Me. I am Heather Alto with the Central Virginia Business Coalition, and I am hosting solo today. My co-host over here, well, my ghost host, I guess, because he's not here, Mike Norfield, is on a family vacation. So hope he's having a good time. I know he's at the lake, so I'm kind of jealous because I don't know if you're listening from here in the Lynchburg area, or I know we have listeners from other states and other things, but it's just hot here. And it's supposed to get even hotter this week. I think we're like looking at some sort of heat wave. I think I saw Saturday could be like a heat index of like 103. I'm done. Like, I'm not going to leave my house. So hopefully everyone's AC continues to work. And if not, we have some CVABC members that can help you with that. You can check out our website and, get that information. But welcome to the show. Thank you for listening in. A couple of quick updates for everyone in our area. I know we always talk about things that are coming up. July is a big month for the Central Virginia Business Coalition because we kind of kick off our second half of the year. And we do a big like Christmas in July push. So we have, and yes, it's hot. I know it's not Christmas, right? It's not snowing or cold or, anything like that. But we do have our Christmas in July membership drive this month. So if you've been listening in and you are a business in our area that you're not a member, you've been thinking about it, maybe you've been on the fence, this month's a great time to do it. We are here to help promote and grow businesses in our area through many different avenues, this podcast being one of them. But we have reduced rates. Our annual rate is reduced for this month. And we've got some fun other little discounts and things going on. And you can find out more about that. Check out our Facebook page. We're going to be posting a daily post. So each day we've got a different member that's going to be talking about why they love us so much. So it's going to be really cool. Also, Christmas parade applications open this month. What? I know it's 5 months away, but that's okay. It takes a while to kind of put something together for the Christmas parades. Like people want to decorate their floats or kind of work with the theme. So we host both Bedford, Virginia's Christmas parade and Lynchburg, Virginia's Christmas parade. And those are going to be this year, December 5th and 6th. So want to get you signed up now. Cool thing is, if you register for Lynchburg's parade, you can enter Bedford's parade free of charge, which is really cool. You get two for the price of one. It's a lot of fun. So be on the lookout for that information as well. Two other things I want to really highlight. Bedford Centerfest coming up September 19th. If you notice, I'm working my way from like furthest away to closest. But September 19th, guys, we are so overwhelmed. We have had so many vendors reach out. We are going to sell out our spaces. Normally, I think last year we had like 180 spaces filled with vendors. It was a little tight. We're actually going to be reducing that vendor size this year just to kind of make it where everyone's not like stuck on top of each other. I will say, if you're listening in, if you are a food vendor of any type or sort, we are sold out. Like there are no more opportunities for food vendors. However, I'm going to be speaking with one of them today, and it's going to be really exciting. They're a new food vendor to Centerfest, so I'm really excited for that as well. But if you're an artisan, crafter, nonprofit organization, or commercial vendor that still wants a space, you need to reach out to us pretty quickly because we will shut down all vendor information mid-August. Last, but certainly not least, is a new event for us coming August the 8th. We are hosting our first annual Community Champions Back to School Bash. This is going to be a really fun, free event in Lynchburg. We're hosting it on the grounds of EC Glass High School out front of the auditorium. And we just want families to come out with their kiddos, celebrate one last final fun day before everyone's going back to school. We're going to have vendors, crafters. We're also going to have nonprofit organizations that are going to be set up there, kind of showcasing what their organizations do, and also providing some kids activities. We're going to have bounce houses. We've already got the foam guy coming. So we'll have like the big foam area where kids can run and play. We're going to have balloons. We're going to have face painters. We're going to have the fairy hair. We're going to have all that fun stuff. And like I said, it's going to be free admission. So you'll be able to do a lot of this, just fun. Come out, check out the crafters and the vendors and have a good time. So if you're interested in being a vendor for that, get with us as well. We are going to take limited food vendors for that as well because we don't have as much space for Centerfest. So just kind of putting that out there. But I think that's it. It's a lot going on. It's a lot of stuff to plan between now and the end of the year. But we will get it done and have a lot of fun doing it. So hope that you will either come be a vendor, come join us as a member, or just come as a community member and attend all of the fun activities and get to know your local small businesses in our area. Because that's really the whole point of what the CVABC does, is we promote our small businesses to the community, because without the community, they can't grow. And without our small businesses, the community can't grow, right? So we gotta keep that circle going. We gotta keep promoting and pushing and supporting local business. So I think that's it for me, talking about all the stuff. But I want to welcome our guest today on the show. And they're new members of the CVABC for probably about a couple months, right? And they're going to be at our back to school bash as well as Centerfest. So once we talk to them and you guys are thinking, I need to know more, I need to come try this food out, there's at least 2 places you can go. So I want to welcome Amy and Kevin with Love and Umami to the show. Welcome.
Welcome. Thank you so much for hosting us, and thank you for letting us participate in the events that you mentioned. We're super duper excited.
Yeah, I am super excited. So I'm going to just start by saying I have heard so much great stuff about your food. I have not gotten to taste it yet, but I am very excited to do so. So that's one of the things too. I'm going to probably be really hungry after this, and I'm going to wish y'all were just popped out right outside so I could grab some food. But the feedback and just hearing other people talk about it has been really, really positive. So it's really exciting, to see that, especially with a new business in the area. So thank you guys for being here.
Yeah, it's definitely nice. I feel like we're really blessed with it just because as a new business, something different from what's been in the area.
Right.
That they're willing to give it a shot and then kind of get out of their comfort zone, try it, like it, and then talk to their cohorts or friends about it. So it's definitely been amazing. Just hearing all the positive feedback that we've been hearing.
Yeah. Well, I want to start by just kind of asking, what is Love and Umami? Like, tell us a little bit about the food and where did you guys come up with the name?
So Love and Umami is our baby. Kevin and I have been married for almost 2 years, and we moved to Lynchburg a couple of months ago looking for community, looking for places to go just to be outside. And Kevin has a lot of experience with business management, helping small businesses start up restaurants as well. And I love to cook. I'm such a foodie. And my New Year's resolution this year was I'm going to be serious about my cooking. And I did not think that would evolve into Love and Umami. So a little bit about what Love and Umami is. It's about taking what I love. I love feeding people. I love bold Asian flavors and feeding the community because we love to feed. Feeding is our love language.
That's awesome. I'm a foodie. I love food. It's one of the fun things. When I go out of town places, we were just talking about vacations and stuff. The one thing I'm always looking at is where am I going to go eat? Where am I going to go find something new or something different or something I can't get here in this area, and I want to try new things. And I think it's really cool when there are businesses and opportunities that arise that do let people, like you said, get out of their comfort zone and try something different. And you're not kind of stuck in that same rut all the time. And you're not seeing the same businesses pop up. It's not another burger joint or,
it's like your
something
same
different.
Fast food.
Yeah. And I think a lot of people are trying to get away from fast food, right? Because it's not extreme. I mean, we all know it's not that healthy for you. So when you have places like these food trucks and businesses like yours that really are in there cooking and putting, like you said, the love into the cooking, it's really awesome.
Well, with fast food too, the one thing they don't really kind of put too much attention on is the different allergens or any of that.
Yeah.
Whereas with any of the smaller businesses or food trucks or anything that's either family business or any of that sort, they tend to put a little more focus on that. So anyone could really have something to eat instead of just, I can only have this from here, or this is my 5th, 6th time just having this because that's the only option available.
Our menu is quite extra. So so for our rice bowls, we have alpha gal friendly.
Mhm.
We have one for the carnivores. We got a gluten-free option. We got a vegetarian option because we want to make sure that whoever steps up to our tent feels included.
Yeah. Yeah, and when it's about the relationships you're building with people, right? And that's what keeps customers coming back because they see that you're putting that effort into it, and they're walking up and saying, "Hey, can you help with this?" And you're like, "Sure, we can do something." Then they tell their friends that have that same issue, and they're like, "Oh, there's finally." I see people all the time. "Oh, there's finally somewhere I can get gluten-free this," or "There's finally somewhere," because a lot of people feel like they can't even go out because there's nothing there for them.
They have to cook at home because that's all they. Well, that's the only way they could really manage or control what goes into what.
Right. So, what is umami? Let's start there.
Do you want the scientific definition or the actual?
Give it to me. Give both. You can tell me all the things.
So I'm a chemist. So I'm going to start with the science definition. So umami, it's a sense just like how you describe sweet, savory, salty. It's a nice adjective, a flavor descriptor. And these senses activate your taste buds through glutamate. So the glutamate binds to the receptors on your tongue, and these are naturally found in soy sauce, meat, mushrooms, tomatoes. So it's like a very deep, rich, savory, food coma-esque type vibe.
Okay. That's interesting. I wasn't thinking about it that way. But I do, I love, so I like to cook at home, right? And I'm not very what's the word? Experimental, if that's, I don't just throw things around. But one thing I do love, we always keep in our house, we always have soy sauce, I always have oyster sauce, and I always have hoisin, because I love those three flavors. Those flavors are amazing on anything. And they're just so good. So when I think of what you guys did with Love and Umami, that's what I'm thinking. And I'm that's why I know I'm going to love it when I get to try it, because it sounds,
And there's umami in all three.
Yeah. So, okay. So tell us a little bit about what you serve. What do you guys have, on a regular day at your tent?
On the average, we'll have our rice bowls.
Okay.
So think almost Chipotle style, where you're just going to get a bed of rice with some spring mix. Then you could choose between one of our 4 proteins, as Amy was mentioning earlier, whether it be the full spice beef or tofu for the vegetarian options. We have it's like a pork chili, but we have tom yum to it. So it's like a lemongrass, garlic, more flavorful.
Okay.
As our gluten-free option. Yeah, zingy.
Okay.
And then we have our honey soy chicken, which is our more popular, the one that moves the most often, because honey soy chicken's fairly common.
Yeah.
So it's like a nice introductory flavor into what we serve. And then we just follow that on top with some toppings, whether it be cucumbers, carrots, cilantro, scallions, fried onions, peppercorn, if they really want to get experimental with the spice.
Yeah.
And then we have our house-made sauces that we just drizzle on top.
Okay.
So that's our common menu that you'll see at any farmer's market or pop-ups that we do.
Okay.
And then we have our Asian hot dogs.
Oh, what are they?
Oh, these dogs are massive. So you get so I don't know how many inches that hot dog is.
Quarter-pound hot dog.
Okay.
About 12, 13 inches.
Okay.
And it's on a regular sized bun, so there's a lot of dog sticking out of it.
Okay.
But we wanted to take a Philly cheesesteak dog and a chili dog, but incorporate Asian flavors. So we have a Korean Philly cheesesteak, and we take the tom yum chili and we make it a chili dog as well.
Okay.
So,
wow, that sounds delicious.
So that's one of our more brewery / sporting events that we'll pop that up at.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's not something that's on our everyday menu. And then last but not least, we do have desserts as well.
Okay.
So instead of we'll do your traditional tiramisus, and then eventually a sponge cake, but we'll have Asian twist to it, whether it be our Vietnamese coffee tiramisu, so it's stronger than your typical espresso, or a pandan coconut tiramisu, which is going to be more of a vanilla coconut mixture to it. So it's more on the creamy side if you don't like coffee.
Okay.
Because one thing I've noticed is a lot of people, when they see the tiramisus, they're like, oh, I love tiramisu, but I don't like coffee.
Oh, okay.
So we're like, we found another balanced version where it lacks the coffee, so they're able to enjoy that as well.
I love me some coffee.
Me too.
So, yeah, I feel like that might be what is in my veins. I'm not sure. Now, where do y'all normally are y'all at? Because I know y'all move around. So what locations are you at, or what area do you serve? I know y'all have been branching into Roanoke a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So we're a little nomadic when it comes to that.
Mm-hmm.
Our kitchen's out in Roanoke, so we are expanding more towards the Roanoke scenery.
Mm-hmm.
But we live in Lynchburg.
Right.
So we are at Three Roads Brewery downtown in Lynchburg every Wednesdays.
Okay.
Rustburg Farmers Market out in Rustburg every Thursdays.
Okay.
And then our Friday, Saturdays.
Every other day of the week.
Tuesday, Friday, Saturdays. Sometimes even Sundays.
Mm-hmm.
It's what's available.
Okay.
If there's we have opportunities where we could pop up at apartment complexes, then we'll just fill that in for one of the days. That way we're available at that day.
Mm-hmm.
But our Wednesday, Thursdays is confirmed we're there every week. So
Okay.
it'll be downtown Lynchburg and Rustburg.
Okay, perfect. I definitely think, and I'll have to give you their info, but I definitely think you guys should pop up here in Bedford at the Welcome Center. They have people that pop up there all the time during the week. So I'll definitely give you that info before you leave, because I think y'all would do really well popping up around here.
Thank you.
Too. I'm excited. So like I said, y'all are going to be at the Back to School Bash and at Bedford Centerfest. And, I always have to, when I'm at Centerfest, we have so many different food trucks, and we try not to have anyone that really crosses each other. So people aren't sitting there going, oh, well, there's 2-3 barbecue trucks and nothing else, and whatever. But I always have to go to one at 10 o'clock, and then I'll go to another one at noon, and
spread it out a little bit,
so I can taste everything all day. So I'm really excited to do that, because we have such a really a large, like I said, we have the hamburgers, we have hot dogs, then we have we'll have you guys this year, which is exciting. We have a Greek food truck that does that Mediterranean, we have taco truck. And then we have the lady you and I were chatting about when you came to my office from DC that does the drunken noodles and that Thai food stuff. So we kind of have a great variety, which I think is really good when you consider how many people show up and all want to try different things. So that's really exciting. So where are you at, aside from Three Roads and Rustburg? What's your next location like the next place y'all are at coming up anytime soon?
Oh my God. Our July schedule is so stacked. I was overwhelmed trying to make the calendar. We started in March, but this has been our busiest month because I'm trying to jam pack our schedule before I go back to teaching in August. And we just
gosh, you're a teacher too? That's crazy.
So I work full time, and my summer was supposed to be lesson prepping, and I got none of that done so far. Sorry, students. But this week we're at Three Roads and Rustburg. We're also at Fables and Feathers Winery.
Oh, that's 10 minutes from my house. When are you there?
Oh, really?
So this Sunday. From 12 to 5.
Okay. Perfect.
And then we're also at the Rivermont Farmers Market a couple Wednesdays out of the month. We're also at Golden Cactus Brewing on a midweek market. I forgot which Wednesday. There's just a lot going on. We're at the Avoca Museum. We're at the Hill City FC game at the City Stadium in Lynchburg.
Okay.
Just a lot of different places because we like to travel. So
I love it. Well, it's great because it gives people more opportunity to find you guys than, because if you're just at Three Roads, let's say, for anyone that's in this area, it's going to be well, I'm not going to, they may not want to travel there. Drive. So yeah, being able to look and say, oh, wow, well, here's where they're going to be and they're going to be close to me, so I can go try it. Mm-hmm. And then sometimes, if you're like me, I'll try something once and then I will come, they will come find you wherever you're at. So I think that's really great that y'all kind of move around.
Yeah, we want to make our bold Asian flavors accessible without having to drive a couple hours or sit on a long flight to Asia. So yeah, we'll bring that to you.
So what is do you guys have any upcoming goals for Love and Umami, to keep growing, or how does that look right now? Because I know you're just getting started and you're going to be going back to teaching soon. So how does that kind of work?
So between the two of us, I'm more of the ambitious. I want it to grow as much as I can, as fast as I can. Whereas Amy's the one that kind of brings me back down.
Yeah. You sound like me and my staff. I want to grow. My staff is like, come on, stop doing so much stuff.
Pretty much. She'll be like, there's a limitation to what we can do this year. And
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I don't see the limit. I'm going to move the bar and kind of raise it up a little higher.
Well, he's looking at trailers, and I keep on seeing ads for trailers and Facebook Marketplace for like trucks to like tow the trailer. So he's looking into a trailer soon.
Trying to get more mobile.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I love because I was looking at your Facebook page and I was just reading like where y'all were talking about y'all hadn't even had like a full night's sleep in a while because you're doing all the things and, you know, it's a lot, right? To start a new business and keep it going. But you got to kind of keep the growth. So it's kind of like what a catch-22. You can't just stop, but
Exactly.
you know, got to keep pushing forward to some degree.
It's like as the momentum's still there, you don't want to just stop and then have to start everything over again.
Mm-hmm.
Want to at least ride the wave a little bit. So it's definitely a lot more potential opportunities or methods that I'm thinking of in ways that we can grow,
Mm-hmm.
where it's still kind of keeping us at a nice steady pace
Mm-hmm.
instead of just full on sprinting for the rest of the year.
Okay. Yeah. Well, you don't want to burn out either.
Exactly.
Because that's what happens to a lot of businesses is they do that and then they end up, you know, burning out. But so have there been any like customers or events that really kind of stand out to you guys?
Oh, our customers are fantastic. So one of our customers, he's actually coming out to see us tonight. He drives from North Carolina.
Really?
Yes. So he comes to North Carolina up here for work, and then on his way back, we're always his dinner stop. No fail. Whenever he's in town, hey, I'm coming to y'all for dinner.
That's amazing.
And if he's staying in town for several days, if we have events lined up for those, let's say Wednesday, Thursday, Friday,
Mm-hmm.
he's seeing us Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
That's amazing.
Yes,
That says a lot. Did he just happen to like be on a work trip and just find you guys at an event and just kind of stuck?
So he actually is a regular at one of the breweries and one of the wineries that we
Okay.
popped up at.
Right.
So he saw the post that we were going to be there one day from the winery and brewery's social media,
Mm-hmm.
saw what we do and was, I guess, piqued his interest.
Mm-hmm.
So he came by one day, saw the food, sat down, had a bite to eat. And next thing you know,
Mm-hmm.
we got added to his calendar every time he's up in town.
You know, and also a big shout out to like the local breweries and wineries that allow small businesses like yours to pop up there. And it's great because it's the way community helps community too. And then it's helping you guys like grow. And I think it's really wonderful that we have that type of community around here.
It was amazing with how easy it was, I
Mhm.
guess. I'm not sure if easy would be the right word, but they were very willing
Mm-hmm.
to just let us pop up one day and then kind of get a feel for the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, there are going to be days where it's slow. There's going to be days where it's busy. But for some reason, when it's slow, they personally feel like it was their fault. And we're
Mhm.
like, us being able to set up here is like, it's a win on itself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So like, don't apologize. We'll be back. It doesn't matter if it's slow. We'll just keep pushing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Three Roads is our most consistent spot. Like no fail, we're there every Wednesday, and we're honestly so grateful that Bree and her staff and everyone back there just lets us pop up, and we just go have a fun time.
Well, and that's kind of like, you know, for me, when we're hosting events and we're charging, you know, vendor fees, there's times like we've had events before that we've just done like a new event. So like our back to school bash coming up, it's new. And I'm like, I think we'll have a great turnout, but I don't know. You never know with like a first time thing. So I sit there and I think, okay, what do we charge vendor fee wise? Because I don't want you to come sit up and make nothing and it not be worth your time, you know. So we were like, okay, $25. I think that's good. Most people hopefully will make $25 throughout the day, right? Or now with Centerfest, it's a little different because I know we have thousands of people that come to that because that's an established event, so that's a little bit higher. But I kind of feel like those places sometimes too. Like I feel like if y'all didn't have a good time, I'm always like, no, like I wanted them to do really well, but
But I mean, the
I think it's good.
outcome's not something that's in your control. Because
Yeah.
let's say weather or any of that sort, like you can't control the weather.
Yeah. As long as you've been marketing it. Like if you haven't said anything about it and then people don't show up,
Yeah.
that's kind of on me.
I mean, but if
yeah,
you
but you're
marketed
like,
it,
you're doing it right. Yeah.
and something out of your control happens and it gets a little slow.
Yeah.
I mean, you've done everything you could.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing you can't do is just cover up the sun with clouds.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, we
any of
just
that.
took over the we do the Alta Vista trade lot now the first Saturday of every month. So we're there popped up, like we're there from 8 to 1 the first Saturday of each month. And we've done 2 of them so far, and I was a little nervous, but I mean, we've had a good amount of vendors coming and going and people showing up, and so far the feedback's been good. So we're hoping to keep growing that, as well in our area too. So I'm just one of those people I get nervous. I'm always like, please, people come out to the event. So, and I do think, Amy, and I've also talked about having you guys at the Lynchburg Parade popped up inside of our stadium. I don't know. We're working on that because we like to feed our people.
It is already on
Your calendar. Awesome. So so this year, if you're going to be one of our Christmas parade participants, you can enjoy Love and Umami there too, because we're gonna have you there. And I know we're also talking about the tree lighting. So I've got Amy on my calendar for like all kinds of things. Like Kevin's like, wait, what?
I was like, this is all new to me.
Yeah, what?
Surprise.
Yeah. So but I love, it's kind of like those other places. I love being able to give opportunities to my members, especially because, that's kind of what we do is we want to help promote and grow you guys in the area. So I'm glad y'all are here. And I'm glad people are kind of welcoming you guys too. So is there anything we haven't touched on? Like anything we want to make sure we let people know about Love and Umami before you guys go today?
That's a great question. Well, honestly,
Thank
you so much for everything that you and the CVABC has done. I think starting a business in a new city has been pretty isolating, but it's been really nice to get together with a community, even though I don't see members in person very often. But when they do come up, they're like, oh yeah, I know you. I've seen you at this event, or I've seen your Facebook post in the group. And I'm like, oh, I love that community. And I think that's one of my favorite parts about starting a business. Like, sometimes I forget I'm a business owner. I'm just out here yapping and feeding and like talking. And I'm like, oh, I'm supposed to be selling.
Tell it, come back to the tent.
Yeah. I get that. I do that a lot too. Like I'm supposed to be doing different things like with events and stuff. And I'll be just like,
He's wandering about.
Yeah, my staff will be like, I need your help with something. And I'm like, oh yeah, sorry. Oh, well. Well, I'm super excited to have you guys here and as members. And, I know there's kind of like you were saying, we have so many members that do different things, right? So it's not, you may not be able to come to every networking event, but we're still pushing it out there and utilizing marketing and things like that. But I feel like a lot of our business owners, and I say this on our podcast all the time, we're such a family of business owners because we truly try to build the relationships versus it just being like, oh, well, they're a business, you're a business, but you're people too. And you're, when you build those relationships, and that's when you start to see, growth. And that's what we really strive to do with the CVABC. So I don't have Mike here to ask, so I'm going to have to do it. We always ask our members 2 questions. One is, how long have you been a member of the CVABC? And I think we kind of 2 months, 3. You came to Chick-fil-A, which was our February. That's when we first met.
Yes. And I think I got in like March or April. It's been a while.
April.
Yeah.
In February, this was still an idea.
Yeah.
We were just kind of shooting around ideas, trying to figure out what kind of name to name it or what we want to do. March was when we officially started.
Yep.
I think April was when we...
Yeah, I think we started in April. Yeah.
I think it was April because I think, because our Chick-fil-A thing was like at the very end of February, and we chatted a little bit after that, and you were like, hey, we're just getting going. We're getting started. Let's get on it, get on our feet and get going. And then, it was April.
Yeah. I think just going to that event just alone, like genuinely, I was convinced. I was like, everyone here is fantastic. I left with so many business cards and I didn't have my own business card.
Yeah. That was a good one to come to. Chick-fil-A is always big because everyone wants chicken nuggets.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's always a good one to come to. But that kind of rolls into my second question is we ask, like, what do you think is one of the best benefits of being a member of the CVABC? And I know you haven't had time to use all of them or kind of all that, but from what kind of you've gathered.
I think from what I've gathered, CVABC is tailored towards like small businesses. So I think just being a part of this community is less overwhelming for a new business such as ours. And you get like that laid back, no suit and tie and just casual.
Yeah.
Right. Like being able to casually network with other businesses and other members without like that really scary expectation.
Yeah. I always joke, and maybe I should be more business professional because I'm the executive director, but like it's very rare you catch me in like a dress, and I don't think you'll ever catch me in like one of those like 3-piece suits. You know what I mean? Like the little skirts and the shirt and like the little jacket thing. Like you're just not ever gonna. That's just not me, and I don't pretend to be something I'm not. But I want to be down to earth and getting comfortable with my members and being somebody that you guys feel comfortable coming to if you have a problem or an issue or things like that. But I think sometimes to small businesses, or also there's a lot of extra like introverted business owners that don't feel comfortable walking into a room of like 60 people, right? And then when you walk in and they're all like suits and ties, it can even make it even more
it's a more comfortable environment, just not being a suit and tie or any of that. Like, yes, you could still be formal, but just even the attire alone will kind of set the atmosphere.
Yeah. I mean, I look nice,
Yeah,
but it's one thing to look
not
nice,
pajamas.
But then...
Although we should do a pajama day coffee talk. Come in your pajamas. No, I'm just kidding.
I would not be opposed.
That would be fun.
That wouldn't be a bad idea.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
Fun pajama day coffee talk. We do our October one. We always have people dress like in costume. Like we do a costume contest, so that one's fun.
Oh,
But yeah, so I am so glad to have you guys on the show. I'm excited to be able to have you at our upcoming events and to be able to promote Love and Umami. I cannot wait to try the food. I did forget to ask, what's kind of like the price point on the bowls for people that are maybe wondering?
For the bowls, it's $13 for single protein.
Okay.
With unlimited toppings, and $15 if you do a double protein.
Okay.
So double protein, it could be if you wanted to try a little bit of the chicken and beef, you could get portions of both beef and chicken. But if you're convinced you only want chicken, we'll just do a double serving of the chicken for her.
Okay.
But they're heavy. Like people come up to me, they're like, dude, how is this one meal? I can split it up into two. Like, I make sure everyone gets fed. No one is leaving hungry.
We've had several comments where they think that we're undercharging, but I feel like this is the price point we're going to be sticking with.
Okay.
Just so that they get a full hearty meal and they're able to enjoy it, get a good experience, and then come back.
I think that's a great price point. I mean, to be honest, I can't go get anything from a fast food restaurant for less than that, and that's, I go just to get my kids something to eat. I'm like, are you kidding me? That's what this is costing me right now. And I'd rather, of course, go pay that locally.
Get something fresh or healthier alternative.
Balanced. I'm a very big fan of a balanced meal. You got to have carbs, protein, veggies. So that's what the rice bowls are.
I love it. Well, thank you both, Amy and Kevin, for joining me today on Talk Local to Me. It's been great having you and talking to you guys. Thank you for everyone tuning in. We're going to have a short show because we only have our one guest today, and I don't have Mike here to like banter with and make fun of me. And, it's also a hot day and I don't feel like my brain power is not there today to finish it up, but no, I'm just kidding. But we are going to make it a short show today, and we appreciate you tuning in to Talk Local to Me. We will be back next Wednesday at noon. If you want to find out more about Love and Umami, you can follow their Facebook page. How can they get a hold of you?
Oh, we're on Facebook and on Instagram. If you search up on Facebook, Love plus Umami VA, and then on Instagram, love.umami.va. And Kevin and I are chronically online, so we will post all the time where we're going to be at and what menus we got.
Perfect. And if you want to find out more, they're also listed on our member directory. That is cvabc.org. And we have their website and information there, their Facebook information there as well. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next Wednesday.